If you ask drivers in Memphis what their biggest issues with the roads are, a lot of people will tell you about the massive potholes. There are a lot of them.
Yeah, Fox13 Investigates found another issue that could put you in danger while driving as well.
Fox13 traffic and transportation reporter Sheila O'Connor joins us now in studio.
Yeah, Sheila, you drove around town highways and found several guardrails that are meant to keep you safe, and they're damaged big time.
Yeah, that's right, and they're really not that hard to miss either if you're traveling on the interstates. In my drive, I saw about at least 4 that were severely damaged, and again, it's causing a lot of concerns for drivers.
It's like they don't care, they only care about certain neighborhoods.
Memphis drivers have a lot of opinions about road conditions in the Bluff City.
It amazes me how you'll be in one block and I'll feel like somebody just blew up the roads. And then you go another block and it's just perfectly fine.
Some of them messed up pretty good. They got a lot of holes in them, pots and holes in them.
And you have issues with people speeding, drag racing, and doing donuts.
It is what it is, just gotta try to be safe as best you can.
I'm a lifelong Memphian and I would love to see things like that addressed on a regular basis.
Something else could be endangering the lives of drivers, though, especially on the interstates. Guardrails that look like this, mangled and torn from a possible accident. From the flyover to 385 to 240 in Midtown, I drove through majority of the interstate system in Memphis and found several guardrails that have been damaged. Most of them are just dented, but then you have ones like this. This one is along 240 westbound between the Lamar and Airways exit. You can see majority of the guardrail has been stripped up and mangled. In the dirt, the emblem of a car sits as part of debris from an apparent accident. I showed Memphis driver Reverend Regina Clark a photo of this damaged guardrail. What do you think when you see this?
I'm scared because it's like you can only imagine what happened.
The problem with these damaged guardrails, they haven't been fixed. That creates a safety issue.
And that's what I always thought those were there for. So if you had an accident, it didn't end up being as critical as it could be.
I showed Memphis driver Harold Ivy the same photo of the damaged guardrail that I showed to Reverend Clark. What do you think when you see this?
That's bad. I know it's an accident, but somebody needs to be trying to fix it, right?
Yes, someone is supposed to be fixing it. The responsibility falls on the Tennessee Department of Transportation, or TDOT, and they hire a third-party contractor to do the job. I spoke to TDOT spokeswoman Nicole Lawrence about how long these contractors have to fix the damaged guardrails.
Depending on the severity or the type and the location as well, they have anywhere from 14 to 30 days to get those repairs made.
How do they get reported? Lawrence says some are reported by drivers through TDOT's 833 fix line.
Or just on our routine maintenance crews that are out, checking on our highways on a daily basis.
Across West Tennessee, Lawrence says TDOT gets a lot of reports of damaged guardrails.
We get anywhere from 50 to 70 calls a month. It's all forms of damage to our guardrails, whether it's the smaller ones or the larger ones. So that you got to think that's all types of damage to our guardrails.
Lawrence says majority of them do get fixed.
We're probably in a pretty good rotation of fixing about 75–85% of those, any given month.
They need to be fixed within a week at least.
We'll be trying to fix them sometime, but need a little bit more work sometime.
Now, if you're wondering when you may see some of those TDOT contractors fixing those damaged guardrails, well, Lawrence tells us they usually repair them at night when there's not a lot of traffic on the interstate, so you might not actually see them. Now, if you see anything that needs repairs, whether it's a damaged guardrail or even a pothole, you can call TDOT's Fix It line at 833 TDOT Fix.